Hey guys, Doug Darbro, Shawnee State University Mathematical Sciences Department. Um, we've been teaching Math 1500, Math 1700 online recently. In fact, I've taught those courses the last 2 semesters. And I can tell you it's been an awesome experience for some students. It's been a horrible experience for others. As a professor who is committed to trying to optimize my success rates, I like it when, 85, 90, I'd love it if 100% of my students successfully completed the class. But I've noticed in my online courses that the success rates are much lower than they are when I teach the same classes in the classroom in a traditional format. So what I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to filter out the students who, quite frankly, shouldn't be taking an online course. I don't want you coming up, mid around the midterm exam, and certainly not at the end of the semester, realizing that this was just not for you, and you end up with an F on your transcript for statistics. You have to take it over. You have to repay for the course and all that stuff. I don't want that. I'm much more committed to high success rates than that. So what I decided to do is I decided to put this video together. Uh, Thinking this through, you know who you are, you know what kind of learner you are, you know your commitment, you know your self-discipline. So should you take an online course? So I'm going to lead you through some things to think about, a little bit of research, and at the end of the video, hopefully you'll be committed to do what I ask you to do, or you'll run to the registrar's office as quickly as possible and drop the online course and enroll in a traditional course that's offered in the classroom. So, first of all, our online courses, wow, that is just absolutely horrible. Our online courses are more challenging. So, I should say, our online courses more challenging? And I think the answer to that is yes for many students. So, you're going to hear students all the time, oh, you took an online course. Is it harder? I think the answer overwhelmingly is yes, it is harder. Because you're taking a subject matter like statistics or finite mathematics, which is challenging to many students anyway, and you're putting them kind of in an independent learning situation to where they have to be, whether it's tell more accountable, is just the best way to put it. So if they're more challenging, if they're harder, then why take an online course? Well, the advantages, you get to attend class within reason, of course, when you want. Second bullet, there's the potential to pause and rewatch videos, which are the lectures. All the lectures are uploaded in terms of videos to YouTube, but I'll explain that in the next video where I go over the syllabus. It's an awesome opportunity for those who work full time. Maybe you're going on a vacation, maybe you've got children. It's just a great opportunity for those of you who are committed but have a lot of other things going on in your life. And it also reduces travel expenses to campus. Disadvantages require self-discipline. There are no snow days. Those days that it snows, you sometimes can say, well, I live on a hill and I can't come to class. Well, one of the requirements for an online course is you have to have reliable internet connection, and you have to have a reliable computer. So when we have snow days, there's no hesitation. We continue to upload videos and continue the classes if there's really no snow days, because you don't have to come to class. You don't have to come to campus. So if you're someone who likes to hide behind snow days, this format may not be for you. Another disadvantage, I don't think this is a major disadvantage, but I require you to come to campus twice. So I require all exams, the midterm and the final, that you come to campus. Now, let's say, for example, you live in California and you want to take this online statistics class from me. May seem or sound far-fetched, but actually this summer I had a couple of students in that situation. There are testing centers where you can go take your exams, but this is something that needs to be taken care of here in first couple of weeks, and not wait until like the day before the exam is to be taken, like the students did in the summer. It didn't work for them because they they didn't get on that immediately. So, guys, if you're not going to be able to come to campus, you're going to have to go to a testing center. They're going to charge you somewhere between $25 and $50, depending on where it is. But hey, so let's say you live in Cleveland and you want to take your statistics class from Shawnee State University because we have cheap tuition. There are testing centers in Cleveland. There are testing centers in Los Angeles. The final bullet, more effort and patience is required when students struggle learning the material. You know, it's so easy to just pass the buck, and when things get difficult, you just start blaming everything and you know, around you. It takes more patience and it takes much more effort. You're going to have to email me, and I check my email quite regularly. I get back to my students as quickly as possible. And I pride myself on getting back very quickly, but still there are going to be situations where it's going to take some patience. So if you're not a patient person, well, you know, this may not be for you. I don't know. It's something you've got to decide on your own. Now let's go back to the advantages. The first bullet under advantages, flexibility when you attend class, and I put within reason, of course. What I try to do is I try to have the videos for the week uploaded by Tuesday, Wednesday at noon by the latest. That gives you all day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to watch the videos. All assignments are due on Tuesdays at 11:45 p.m. So I feel like if I can get my videos up by you know, no later than noon on Wednesday, then you have essentially an entire week to watch about 2.5 hours of videos before you submit your assignment on Tuesday nights at 11:45. If you're a procrastinator, I'll go ahead and tell you I'm not going to be awake at 11:45. So if you need help at the last second, yeah, you know, so days start at my house at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to be up at 11 or so. So you know, my advice there is be self-disciplined and start these assignments earlier. But anyway, when I say you can attend class, that says that you can watch those videos within the confines of your schedule. But again, within reason, they have to be need to be watched within the week. 5 tips to success. I found this online article through U.S. News and World Report. The first thing I think is important: confirm technical requirements. Guys, you got to have a computer, a reliable computer, and you have to have reliable and stable internet connection. I had a student last semester who contacted me like week 14, and she's like, Dr. Darbro, I can't watch the videos because I don't have a computer. Well, why in the world did you take an online course? Guys, I can't stress enough. You got to have a reliable computer, and you must have a stable and reliable internet connection. That's the way we stay in touch. It's kind of like if you have an on-campus class and you live in, you know, wherever, Lucasville. Well, you got to have a car to get here, and if a car isn't reliable, then there's major problems. And secondly, you have to be fairly technologically savvy. You need to know how to handle documents. You need to know how to send things via email and accept and receive emails. And you need to be an email junkie. Again, email is the way we're going to stay in touch. And I've got some other things I'm going to do too that allows us to stay in touch. But we do a lot of emailing in an online course. Number 2, connect with your professors early. If you decide to stick it out, you're going to see that I'm going to give you 20 extra points on your first assignment just to come by my office and say hello. You got to do that within the first 2 weeks to get the extra points. Research shows that students who connect with their professor early are more successful in online courses. So that's the reason for that. Create a schedule. Even though you have complete flexibility, when you watch the videos, ultimately you're trying to get ready every Tuesday at 11:45 to understand the material well enough to complete the online assignments. Create a schedule. Lay out about 3 hours per week that you're going to work on statistics, or finite math, depending on the course you're taking. Stay organized. I think that goes without saying, and have a consistent workspace. I think that's extremely important, and it's been shown to be extremely important for people who are successful in taking online courses. Guys, typical week, professor, that would be me. I'm going to create the videos on Monday. I have office hours on Monday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays, hopefully by noon, I'll have the videos posted to YouTube. Links will be provided on Blackboard. I'll demonstrate all that in the next video that covers the syllabus. You can expect approximately 2.5 hours of videos each week. If you aren't self-disciplined to sit down and watch the videos uninterrupted and distraction-free, you need to drop. You need to drop this class right now because you're setting yourself up for a situation where you're not going to be successful. Assignments again on Tuesday are due at 11:45. That's the content from the previous week. So for example, the very first week, I will try to have the videos up by Tuesday at noon. A week later, on Tuesday 11:45, the videos that I posted the prior week, you will have your assignment due at 11:45. So typically your weeks will start on Wednesdays because you'll finish your assignment somewhere Monday or Tuesday. Some people work on Sundays, and that's cool. But they typically start their weeks on Wednesday. Guys, Wednesdays I have office hours from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Thursday I have office hours from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I am around campus in quite a bit, actually. So if those office hour times don't suit your schedule, then just let me know. We can do Google Hangout. We can do Adobe Connect. We can do some sort of web-based platform for handling office hours. Guys, comparison, how much effort is it going to take? Well, if I teach a class traditionally, we meet about 3 hours of class per week for a 3 credit hour course. Actually, it turns out to be about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Driving time obviously varies from student to student, and you have online assignments. Online course, you have approximately 2 hours of video, less video time because there's no conversation. We don't come in and talk Kentucky basketball, Ohio State football, although I may a little bit. There's the videos are just to the point. So I need less instruction time than I do in a classroom because of that reason. There's no driving time. Get up. I always, when I'm putting these videos up, in fact, right now I'm sitting here in my gym shorts, just hanging out. So didn't have to drive anywhere. And assignments are, again, they're the same as you would have on a traditional course. They're online. They're submitted the same way. There's no difference. So the online course takes more patience. The online course is harder for some students because of the independent learning component. But you save expense in terms of driving time and different things. All right, guys, you must. If you don't have all 5 of these things, if you're not willing to do all 5 of these things, please drop my class. I have a waiting list. I'm already, I think as I put this up, 7 students over what I'm supposed to have. And I have a waiting list of right around 12 students right now. There's somebody that wants your spot. But if you're not ready, if you're not prepared to take a course this way, please drop my class. Guys, I want to come at the very end and everybody just sticks with me. I want good success rates. I want people getting A's, B's, C's at the very latest. But if you don't have these 5 things, you got really no prayer of making that happen. Again, as I talked about earlier, you got to have a reliable computer and internet service. It is an online class, people. Online classes depend on us communicating via your computer and your internet service. You send me an email week 10 and you're like, I don't have a reliable computer. My internet services are always down. Yeah, I'm just going to delete your email. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have a reliable computer and internet service, this is not going to work for you. Second bullet, you must watch the videos and check your email regularly. The emails are the videos are really, really, really easy to access. You got to be disciplined enough to sit down and watch them. That's where I teach you the content. Third thing, you've got to check Blackboard daily for videos, supplements, and announcements. I say daily. You can probably get away with 3 or 4 times a week, but hey, it doesn't take that much effort to do it daily. You got to be self-disciplined, and guys, you got to submit assignments on time. I had a student. Oh shoot, I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, I had a student last semester who had some family issues, and I think she was really a good student. I think she would have done well in the class, but she got so far behind because of family issues that there was just really no prayer of her ever getting caught up. In fact, I was willing to give her extra time, but she was just so overwhelmed with the difficulties of learning statistics online to begin with, compounded by the fact that she was trying to, handle a very difficult family situation. So, guys, this is a great, great, great opportunity for some students. It is a horrible, horrible, horrible choice for others. And what you have to do is you have to do a complete, honest self-assessment right now. And based on the things that I've told you, because I know what I'm doing. I've taught I definitely taught more online math courses than anyone in our department because I teach graduate level courses online all the time. I know what it takes, and these are the things it takes for you to be successful. Guys, assignments and grades, here's a chart that I created about doing the online assignments. The blue bars are the number of students who completed less than 80% of their assignments. The kind of orange bar are those who completed 80% or more of their assignments. So guys, you can see in the group right here of the ones who got A's, you can see that 9 of the students received 80% or more on their homework assignments. Only 1 got an A who completed less than 80%. I think the grade that stands out the most are the D's and the F's. Guys, if you complete less than 80% of your assignments, you can see that the ratio of the students who get an F versus those who got 80% or more is kind of scary, actually. So guys, in a nutshell, you got to watch the videos. You got to turn your assignments in on time because it's closely related to the grade that the student receives. All right, guys, that's it. I will be in touch with another video soon. So again, just a live, honest self-assessment here should you take an online course. All right, take care.